Carson City playgrounds. I think they must have played each other in Carson City in Los Angeles.
Tagiwa will now take a rest. Ronald Tubid, who has been quiet offensively, here is now back in the game.
He's 0 out of 5 from the floor. He has not scored in this game. And Coach Joseph Ichico not wanting to push Tagiwa to the limit.
Ronald Tubid. Now Willie Wilson inside again. Wilson getting away, getting the bucket. And now a chance for a three-point play.
Well, you know, he's the non-scorer on the floor for Barangay Ginebra, so the defense is not paying that much attention to him. As you see him drive against two big men, he eluded Ranidel de Ocampo, and then he got the shot off Ali Peak.
This has been a close one. We're all tied again at 83 all. Wilson now will try to get Barangay Ginebra back the lead. So far in this ballgame, we've had 9 deadlocks. As Barangay Ginebra now with a 1-point advantage. Tubid is back in there to tackle Cardona to get him, but instead coming up with a foul.
Now he's playing in denial, so he pushes back Cardona outside of the playing court and into the bench. He's probably wishing that Cardona goes back to the bench, but that's not going to happen with 9:16 left in this game.
Cardona, they go to the Mighty Mouse, Alapag. Harvey Carey, offensive foul on Carey.
That's good defense by Barangay Ginebra. They held strong. They stood their ground, and Harvey Carey initiating the contact, and that's why the call was made.
Some substitutions here. Cyrus Baguio will come in for Intal. Harvey Carey will head to the bench. Now Ali Peak is there.
And the glaring missing element here for Barangay Ginebra is Tubid's offense.
Villanueva at the post. They go to Baguio, who actually had quality minutes here in this ballgame earlier on. Villanueva with 3 on the shot clock.
And there was a push underneath. They called a foul against Ginebra.
Loose ball foul. This will go on Wilson.
And that time, good defense by Talking Text, putting the ball in the hands of Enrico Villanueva when he was not in a position to score under time pressure.
8:41 to play here in the fourth and final quarter. You're watching the PBA on Solar TV. Back within the Big Dome, Paolo Trillo alongside the Dean, Kinito Henson, bringing you this ball game, game number 3 of our quarterfinal matchup between the Tropang Texters and the Barangay Ginebra Kings. It has been a close one, folks, as Castro gets blocked on his way to the basket.
Castro very aggressive, going strong to the rim.
Baseline inbound now, Alapag.
And Talking Text looking more and more comfortable with that backcourt combination of Castro and Alapag.
Ali Peak inching his way to the basket. And Barangay Ginebra will get possession here. Intal has been the hot man for Barangay Ginebra with 21 points. JC now to Tubid. Ronald Tubid. Outside, they swing it around. Celino Cruz had to keep the ball alive.
6 seconds.
Only 6 seconds on the shot clock now for Barangay Ginebra. Intal from three-point land. Not this time. Alapag. Pushing foul on Celino Cruz. That's his only second personal, 4th. team foul on the red shirts.
You know, Alapag could have driven strong to the hole and he would have gone to the line on that opportunity.
Pick and roll. Alapag. Now Castro.
He's going to take the shot.
Sizing up the defense. Nope. Kick ball will be called.
And Talking Text will get back possession.
Chicky, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Paolo. In the timeout of Talking Text, Coach Chot reminded his players on how to guard the pick and roll plays of Ginebra. Fight the pick, go over the pick for offense. Since Talking Text is using a zone defense, he wants Jared Dillinger to be their high post and look for Alapag, Castro, or Cardona in the corners. Paolo?
All right, thanks a lot, Chicky. Ali Peak fighting inside.
And he's so strong underneath the basket. Ali Peak with 8 points, going with his 10 rebounds.
Just another day in the office for the Mountain Peak, who now will get 2 free throws coming his way.
Oh, check that. He has 6 rebounds.
Time to check out our Swakto shot off the game. Captain Hook avoiding the defense of Eric Menk and getting the bucket. That is our Mr. Donut Swakto shot. 5 piso lang, Swakto. Buong Pilipinas, yan ang Mr. Donut. 7:21 in quarter number 4. Tubid bringing it over as he's able to cross the line, and a foul given up by Castro. Jason with his second personal foul.
You know, very clearly this defensive assignment of Tubid has taken away from his offense. He's had to bring up the ball under heavy pressure. He's had to guard Cardona. And let's see whether he can connect. Oh, he was blocked. And there's a foul again on Castro. That's 2 in a row for him. 3 fouls now on the Maestro.
Well, Jason will acknowledge this one, his third. Eric Menk for Enrico Villanueva. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Intal watched closely by Dillinger. Eyeball to eyeball. JC. And again, he was fouled at the 3-point range.
That's the second time he'll go to the line, getting fouled from the 3-point area.
And if I'm not mistaken, Kinita, it was also Dillinger who fouled him the last time around when he was awarded 3 free throws.
You watch it right there. I guess in Dillinger's enthusiasm to challenge his shot, he couldn't control his momentum moving into Intal. Oh, but Intal missing the first of 3 free throws. Every shot so precious in this game because it's so close with 6:57 to go.
Well, we have a report coming in now from Cheska.
It's pretty obvious that JC Intal gained his confidence back, and now he's just taking the opportunity that Coach Jong is giving him, because you know what, Coach Jong allows him to adjust. Even if he has multiple turnovers, even if he makes mistakes, Coach Jong keeps him in the game and lets him get into his flow. And JC knows that it's just going to take one game at a time. He needs to focus and not think about Friday or Sunday, because his mindset right now, every single game is his consistency, and he does not want to force anything. Paolo Infinito?
Well, JC definitely has his confidence now with 23 points in this ball game, and he has been consistently the number 1 offensive weapon of Barangay Ginebra in the series, as Alapag now in double digits.
That's a long 2 for the Mighty Mouse, always coming to the rescue.
87-86, a 1-point lead for Talk and Text. It has been a seesaw battle all game long. And then Helterbrand gets fouled. Castro giving up a lot of fouls here.
That's his 4th.
Yes, that's his 4th.